Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled. The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Nope.
Hey, Scarred. Trying to work on some stuff. I didn't think coming up with a name for what we discussed would be so damn hard. I'm telling you, use AI, man. Use AI to help refine some of your choices. Oh my god, 35 pages of notes? Really? Okay, let's start when I reading feedies. That's crazy. Oh, for the Battletech. Okay, I got you. There we go. Okay. Can we fucking... Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I need to drink something. Or I'm going to die. Can we drink today? That's the question. Are we capable of drinking today? It's been hit and miss for me lately. I told myself to stop, otherwise it would get too big. Well, you can always split it up over multiple episodes, too. You don't have to do all 35 pages in one episode. Break it down into bits. You know, recite it out. Record yourself reciting it out in OBS. And then he's like, oh, okay, well, I've got a nice hour-and-a-half segment here, 2-hour segment here. Kill it there. Store currently in use. Try again. Like, what the fuck is going on with this unable to store bullshit? That's just nuts. Let's try drinking this. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, you come in here. You gotta be nice. Because I'm sick of your shit today. Already.
Fuck you, Moon! You never had the cheese I wanted!
Yeah, see, he won't store. He's dub. He is a dub gun. Yep. Alright. Let's put this on. There we go. Hey, Moon, how the hell are you? Okay, let's see what we can do that's going to be in and done tonight, because I really suspect we're going to see something live tomorrow or Wednesday. I want cheese. Okay. I think that was the wrong floor. Alright, well, I gave you a chance. We're about to have some stuffed pepper leftovers, Scott, with cheese on top. Vapor, what's up, Moon? I heard you sneak in. Bye. Okay. Ooh, see, that's going to be me soon when it's done. I made, well, we made stuffed peppers the other day, and the peppers were freaking huge. So, we had 2 left over. We're eating those tonight. I sent you a DM for sometime later when you don't have much going on. Okay. I can probably read it while the tram's running. Area 18 is the best ending area in the game when it works abso-smurf-and-lutely.
Welcome to the internet.
When it works.
Your gateway to adventure.
Discord?
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
There we go. Hey, Bobby, you're back in here, huh? Remember, you come in here, you gotta be nice. I don't want no bullshit. Sinixter, hey, how are ya? I don't recognize that gun. That's a sniper. Absolutely scarred. Only the best love letters. Full of sexting and everything.
Now arriving.
He's upset about something. He must have saw a rat or something. I don't like rats. Alright, we'll try some salvage. I'm pretty sure we can knock some salvage out today. That should be one and done. Yeah, 30k. Oh my gosh! There is something I've been wanting to try for a while, though. But it's not productive. I was trying to say something romantic, and this guy goes straight to sex. I feel used. Absolutely. There we go. So I watched a Jay's 2 cents, well, listened to part of a Jay's 2 cents video today. He was evaluating one of those Hall effect keyboards. For just for giggles, I looked one up. Oh my god. Price was fucking crazy.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
There is something I've wanted to try, but I think we're gonna run some salvage first, and then we'll try it. I wanted to see if I could. I wanted to see if I could take an Atlas out of the back of a ship and land it on the areas behind the Habs at Orson. Because if you go high enough, you get out of the no-fly zone. And I'm wondering if I jump out of the back in an Atlas, A, will I survive the fall? And B, will I be able to make it all the way down to the ground, or not ground, but platform? And C, will I get repositioned? Okay. Okay. Rest of the tempest starts westward, low gun freezes up for the entrances. Moon, have you tried full screen and windowed? Because I actually thought about doing that same thing. And I was curious to see whether it would work or not. I would see if you can alternate between full screen and windowed, see if that fixes it. I got a smut boat over here. Anybody else? Not right now. Incidentally, I finally sat down and did the Bendy promotional video yesterday.
Thank you.
Hey,
for your
Tam, what's up?
patronage.
My internet went out yesterday midstream. We heard thunder boom nearby, and internet's like, fuck you, I'm done. So I worked in Premiere for a little bit. Do I need to repair, refuel? Probably. Oh, yes, we do. Okay. So, let's set a course. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, can we just behave? Thank you. Let's try salvage over here. Has been released? Let's see. Yeah, the video's been released. Give me a second here. I'll pull it up. It should be on my channel. It says Bendy the Mining Scout. So give me 2 shakes, and I'll give you the link to the video. Shareable link. Here we go. I'm proud of myself. I only stuttered 1 time. And all the audio, I only stuttered 1 single time. So I am quite pleased with myself.
Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Oh, thanks, Scarlet. I appreciate it. Uh-oh.
Launch complete.
There it is. Okay. Yep. Thanks, Scarlet, for having that link ready.
Landing gear up.
I think my speech impediment's getting better. Or maybe I'm just getting more comfortable with it and don't notice it as much. Because I used to stutter a lot more than I do now. Of course, when you start to stutter and you get anxious about it, it makes it worse. So that could be part of it too.
Shield system offline.
Now, I just refueled quantum fuel and it didn't take. What the fuck? I don't stutter. I use too many ums and uhs. Yeah. You'd be surprised how much people do that. When I was in training to be an instructor for the International Fruit Company, that was one of the things that they focused on, was the little comfort sayings like and actually and the and things like that. Is one of the most, hey, there's food. Is one of the most popular ones people uses. Thank you, Boo Bear. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna make a mess. I probably will make a mess. But that was one of the things that they focused on, because they wanted the people attending the instructions to see, I just did it again. Have a seamless experience and not be annoyed. Can we plot course now? Absolutely. You should definitely hire Bendy now. Used to give speeches. Lots of them never had that issue until I stopped doing speeches. The problem, one of the problems I had with it is that's one of the words that I use to cheat and avoid stuttering. That was a huge issue for me. Because what the hell? The instructor didn't like it when I would use that. And I'm like, dude, I stutter. I have a speech impediment. And he's like, it doesn't matter. The people attending your classes aren't going to know that, and they're not going to care. They're just going to be annoyed. I wanted to say, fuck you, but I didn't. Do we have enough gas to even make it out here? Can you plot a course, please? Just plot a fucking course.
Drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Good deal. Yep, our quantum fuel updated. Okay, we're good.
Quantum drive is now on.
You're not getting my food. You can just fuck the hell right off. This is my stuffed pepper. I made the sauce with ground chuck, caramelized onions, garlic, Italian sausage, and then after that simmered for about an hour, we made the stuffed peppers and poured that sauce all over it and baked it home or cooked it on the stove. Oh my god, that was good. So damn good. I don't like eating on stream, but I haven't eaten since like 12 o'clock. So I'm fucking hungry. $30 genital monsters. Got a fair bit to go. There we go. Ooh, salad too. Oh, hell yeah. We got a fucking feast here, peeps. Thank you, beautiful. Oh, and the peppers are just pulling apart underneath the fork, too. Mmm. Whataburger has pretty good onion rings. I want to learn how to make a bloomin' onion. Stuffed peppers are one of my favorite foods. Used to get them. Actually, when I grew up, stuffed peppers were a bit of a treat. It's like, oh, we had a good payday. We're going to have stuffed peppers for dinner. Yeah, I want to make onion rings, and I want to know how to make a bloomin' onion. Somewhere we got a recipe for that. I don't know where it is, though. 8 general monsters. Oh, of course, she jumped down. She's like, Daddy's not giving me any food. I'm going to jump down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a real gyro. We have a Greek festival here in town every year. Best fucking gyros ever.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, so now, how far are we from the station? We are 23. I want to be further away. And let's get our scan HUD up. Oops, 6K, we got salvage. Can we play MechWarrior 5 like SC on server? Like, well, yeah, that's a good question, Tam. What? Oh, I had a cat? I didn't realize I had a cat.
Shield system online.
We got a car hood here. The Band-Aid and a Dorito. It's not server-based? No, I didn't know that. There we go. Braid and a braid. That'll work. You should play MechWarrior 5 on stream, Scarred. You got sticks. Hell yeah. That'd be awesome to watch you play MechWarrior 5. Stalker as well. $54? Oh my god. Only 54? Yeah, that's what I said, Tam. Holy crap. Now, Scard, when you do your lore video, are you thinking about doing it talking head style? Are you thinking about doing it with like some gameplay footage of some kind behind you, or maybe pictures from the lore behind you, or what are you thinking? Get in there, come on now. Yeah, they've definitely nerfed panels. This is a lot less than I used to get. I had to remove some because of conflicting issues, but yes. Gotcha. Cool. Hey, Bobby. You gonna be nice over here? 'Cause you come in here, you gotta be nice. Wow, it's good. Pagan, Scarred to stream Mech Warrior. If you do, I'll join in. Summer's pretty busy. Yo. Yeah, I'd love to watch him play Mech Warrior. My rotate isn't working again. To hell.
You're playing music too loud? Right to jail. Right away. You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow? Jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Yep, can't rotate. Hey, attack cat. We're gonna have to just do this the old-fashioned way. Rotate is fucked. Rotate is fucked. There we go. Am I drifting? Yeah, I'm drifting. (07's attack cat. Oh, I've got an idea for something else too, Scar. It popped in my head today. If I can make it work, it'll be, well, I think it'd be funny, but my sense of humor is a little different from most people's. Welcome to the party, pal. Gazzus. What are you trying to get me to watch here, Gazzus? Hmm? That's before my time, Gazzus. That's well before my time. Guys, check that video out. It's pretty cool, though. Thanks for sharing that, Gazzus. Yeah. Yeah, I joined when 3.7 was in live. So 5.5 years ago, 6 years ago, somewhere in there. That's me. Gazzus, thanks for coming to the channel. I don't remember seeing your name here before, so welcome to the channel. Basically, it's just a channel full of nerds. And most of the time I play Star Citizen or we stare at cats. So, somewhere over there is a cat. Yep, there you go. There's a cat. Oh, cool. Yep. Mondays are usually very chill. I mean, most of my streams are pretty chill. But Mondays are especially chill, especially when it's been a long day. The morning was pretty excitable. So, had to deal with that. That took about the first 3 hours of the day. And then it was on to solving tickets. Alright. We have 5 SCU, so it does seem consistent that we're going to get 5 SCU for car hoods now. Used to get 10. Actually, used to be 13. I could get a full buffer with car hoods before all of this. Then it went down to around 11, and then down to 10. Now it's down to... Hey! You two settle your shit and calm down. None of you are the alpha male. I'm the alpha male. Just fucking deal with it. Got 2 male cats. They're all like... My empty balls are bigger than yours. Oh yeah, my empty balls are bigger than yours. That's pretty much what you two sound like right now. 9 years ago, waiting for Flight, and now I'm waiting for in the universe. Speaking of Flight, we got good news. I listened to that SCL or whatever it was they did with Yogi and Rich, and I can't remember what the new guy's name is. I'm sorry. Apparently, the Flight model is going to change again. We're going to get control surfaces, and Master Modes goes bye-bye. Bye, Master Modes. I'm actually excited to see something kind of like hover mode back in the game. I think that's a good move. I think that's a really good move. I came in after hover mode was removed, but the videos that I've seen of it and the talk that I've heard from it, sounds like it was a good thing in the game. What's going on that mean for the keybinds? You're going to have to redo the video? Probably. But honestly, the only reason why I update the video is if there's a big enough change. You know, if it's a minor change, then I don't bother. But if it's a big enough change to the keybind names or what the keybinds do, then I update the video. Because, like, sometimes, like, for a while there, you had 2 different throttle forward backward bindings that you could do. You could do throttle forward backward absolute, and then you had throttle forward backward relative. So absolute acted like a HOTUS with the shifter forward back, and relative was like a mouse wheel. So when they narrowed that down to 1, the keybinds changed, and I thought that was a significant enough change to do a video. And then I added the master modes keybinds in there, and then the firing groups. I added the part about setting up your firing groups so you could alternate fire. Because it used to be that you could bind primary fire group to your first trigger and secondary fire group to your second trigger or your second trigger stage. And then they killed that. That went bye-bye, and they went to using firing groups, which I think just made it much more confusing than what it needed to be. Leave the fucking firing groups in there. If you didn't want to use it, you didn't have to use it. If you wanted to use it, it was right there and ready to go. No bullshit, no fuckery. I'm telling you, sometimes they make decisions and I'm just like, what are you guys thinking? Are you smoking crack on this one? Alright, there's the Dorito. Here's the Band-Aid right here. This is what I need. This is the Band-Aid. Let's grab our Band-Aid. And I think it's this side right here. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about Did English being a second language? English is a second language for me, too. I usually just swear a lot. You are in a good place here. Yep, redesigning Quantum Boost as well. You know, honestly, I'm for something like Super Cruise and Elite. I think that's a good move. I do. I think that's a real good move. It gives you some risk. It gives you a way to traverse longer distances faster. So low flying will be severely impacted until you said you can't do an engineering. Yeah, I'm really hoping the control surfaces come into play and make that better for, you know, because Carl loves the low fly, and I like to watch Carl low fly. There we go. I need some more food. My God, those are good. I sat in the fridge. When did we do peppers? Was it Friday? I don't remember when we did peppers, but they sat in the fridge and you know how the flavors blend better when it's been sitting in the fridge? Oh my gosh. I lost Kitty? Oh, Kitty's in the chair. Let me change the camera view here. There you go. What do we got? Car hoods first, please. 1, 2, 3 car hoods? No. 2 car hoods and a bunch of Doritos. Okay. So let's do this car hood first. Yeah, this should get us to around 12.9. Absolutely. Well, I don't normally like to eat on camera, but tonight I'm just so freaking hungry, and I don't think I'll make it waiting till 9 o'clock. So we're going to steal bites here and there as we can. Fine. Yes, Scarred, exactly. That, and I also don't like to talk with a mouthful of food. My natural tendency, if I have to talk while I'm eating, is to put my hand in front of my face. And the microphone's right there where my hand would be. So then I'm like trying to do this weird little eat-talk thing. I shouldn't let it bother me, but it does. Hey, Acclivity, how are you doing? How's life treating you, man? It's good to see you. Sorry I haven't been in to see you in a while. We got a lot going on. It used to be, Gaz. It's less so than it was. I have to say, for convenience in time in and money out, it's probably one of the better ones. Mining can make you more money, but you've got to do the refining thing, so that takes a little extra time. With the scraping and stuff, you can poop out the boxes and sell them right away. So in that regard, I think the time to money ratio is probably the best with salvage, but they keep nerfing the price. So like right now, this panel that I'm scraping used to do 13 SCU, which is a full buffer on the Fortune and on the Vulture. And that used to be worth like 180 to 200K. Now that's down to actually more than that. It was 13 SCU and they were 15 each. So 130, yeah, around 190 to 200 200 per buffer. And now that's down lower. Now they're down to like 8.5 each, so they're almost half the price. It's definitely not as good as it used to be. I mean, it's still... If you want something quick and easy to do, Power Wash Simulator is your way to go. Call this the Power Wash Simulator, because that's pretty much what you're doing. You're just power washing this paint right off. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. It used to be if you took a reclaimer up to one of those hammerheads or a Herc chassis, it was $250,000. Every time. Boom. And that was just fracturing. That wasn't even scraping. So it's definitely taken some hits. I'd actually considered going out to where that Polaris mission is and trying to scrape some of the ships that are left over after that combat's done. But I wanted to make sure I go in after the combat's done. So I should probably grab the mission so I know where they are. Because I could go in there and scrape the leftover wrecks and
Bite my shiny metal ass.
There's Bendy. Mm-hmm. Piracy was booming. Oh, we're just shy. We're just shy of a full container here. What the hell? Alright, let's find something small. We got a Band-Aid, we got a Dorito. What do we got? We got a Dorito and a Dorito. Let's do the Dorito. We can top off this buffer. That should let us get what we need. Whoop, stop. There we go. That's what I needed. Alright, let's get out of here. The treasure convoy is lost in space. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true, guys. Oh yeah, Monday really sucked a cliff. It really sucked. So, it started off with an email from the city manager, upset, and I get why. Upset because the police reported that a citizen was in City Hall when it's supposed to be locked on Sunday. So that's how my Monday starts. It didn't say when over the weekend, what door was an issue, just that there was a citizen in locked City Hall over the weekend. Police had to escort him out of the building, walk the entire building, secure the building. That was the beginning of it. So I asked her, I says, hey, when did this happen? And she's like, you have the report. The report doesn't give specifics, doesn't give time of day, doesn't give what day of the weekend. So this could be anywhere between 4:29 p.m. on a Friday and 7:30 a.m. on Monday. So I'm trying to locate this and figure out what the hell. So I go upstairs to the police department and I talk to somebody and I'm like, can you please find this incident and let me know what time, at least what time they filed the incident report, so I can narrow it down. So like, okay, cool. So now I have a 6-hour window to go looking through video footage. So I'm looking through video footage of a 6-hour window for like 20 cameras. So I can figure out what happened and what the hell, because all those doors are programmed to be locked. Yeah. Yeah. So it was not good. I did eventually find out what happened and what the issue was. Went through the camera footage and isolated it down. It was not an issue with the electronic door locks. The doors were locked. It just didn't close all the way. It was open enough where if you pulled hard on it, the door would open. It was a mechanism issue, mechanical issue, not an electronic issue. In the overall scheme of things, it doesn't fucking matter. So I'm like, okay, so now I'm working with the maintenance department. I'm like, all right, this is what's going on. Here you can see person enter building, where they walk. Here's your issue. You need to deal with your issue. I'm trying to help them deal with the issue and everything else. Pretty much, Acclivity. Pretty much. Because the police report stated that they found the civilian in the employee-only section. So, A, we have a problem with the external doors that are supposed to be... Yes, we are Acclivity. City. Not the one where we live, the one where I work. The one where I work. Okay, I don't want to drop names here. But, so, first we've got an external door issue. Yeah, unfortunately. And then the police report that I read stated that they found a citizen in the employee section of that city hall. So that's a double lock issue, because there's the external door locks, which should have been locked, and they were. The door just was ajar. I'm not dismissing it. That's a problem, but it's a different type of problem. And then, because the police report said that a citizen was in the employee hallway, that means somehow or another they got into the employee section, which is badge controlled. Those doors do not unlock automatically. They're not on a schedule to unlock at a certain time and lock back. So, I'm like, what the fuck? Do I have a problem with my access control system? Which doors are affected? That's my Monday morning. So eventually I get the police report and I get the information. I'm like, okay, so now I'm narrowing down to this time frame. This is what I'm looking for. I'm fucking Sherlock motherfucking Holmes here. So I narrow it down, then I find the camera footage, and I'm like, oh, no, the citizen didn't get into the employee area. The police officer went in. Yes, it's a badge-controlled zone. No, Acclivity, the citizen did not. The officer did. So there's a big difference there. Big difference there. The officer got into the employee area, but the citizen did not. All right, should be out of... Yeah, we're out now. Good. Good. Let's go script some more. You know what? I'm not going to cram this thing full. Fuck this noise. We're not going to play these games tonight. We're just going to backstack these things and be done with this shit. It doesn't matter to me if I get the full 39 or 40 capacity. I'm good to go. We're just going to go with this shit. Yeah, it's a very, very big difference. So, narrowed it down, found out what the problem was, where the problems are, worked with maintenance to get the issues resolved. And then it's back to normal business. So yeah, that was the Monday start. Free people in the free world. So yeah, well, the good news is they start interviewing for the manager of our department this week. So I got like 9 or 10 calendar invites to sit in on these interviews this week. Fortunately, we don't have a commission meeting this week, so that helps. We got a meeting first thing in the morning, got to deal with that, and then we've got these interviews that kick off, and then I've got something going on tomorrow afternoon. I don't remember what it is now, I'll have to look, and so yeah, this Monday sucked ass. Blaze, what's up? 07's to you, buddy. I need to start paying attention to this kind of stuff. Oh, acclivity, yeah, it's... Just send me a text or something, buddy. Send me a text or something. We're started the preparation for the 4th of July shindig, which is a big deal. So we got a meeting. Oh, that was the other meeting. I've got the finance review meeting in the morning, and then we've got interviews, and then there's the 4th of July prep readiness meeting tomorrow afternoon, and then more interviews. It gonna be busy. Busy. Well, Bendy, I actually applied for that years ago when the manager that was there when I started with the city was leaving. And I was under the impression, and I was told that I had the position. It was only a formality, and then at the last minute that changed. So then it became somebody else. And 3 years later, we're right back in the same position where we're like, what the fuck? I think I scraped this one. Is this the one I scraped before? Yes, this is the one I scraped before. Okay. So we need the other car hood. So now we're right back in the same position. We're looking for another IT manager. They've not invited me to apply for it, and I haven't asked. Yeah, most likely acclivity. Most likely. I have been, well, I won't say invited to sit on the interviews. I've been told to be ready to attend the interviews and interview these other people. So I'm sitting in on the interviews for my new supervisor. Which I'm glad. I'm glad. Because, you know, I know what questions to ask the potential, well, I should say the applicant. I know some of the questions to ask them, tech questions, whereas other people probably don't. So they're already going better than they did last time. Last time they didn't have anyone with tech asking tech questions. So, progress. I completely agree, guys. I think once it's been salvaged, that panel, either A, we should be able to fracture it and disintegrate it, make it go completely bye-bye, or it should evaporate. You know what I mean? It should fall apart. Because if it's a panel with surface material on it that we can scrape off, then why can't we salvage the panel underneath it? Why can't we scrape that and disintegrate that? Or if it's paper thin and you can't scrape it, it should evaporate. You know what I mean? If it's just this surface material we're able to get and nothing else is like real, then it should evaporate. Should bye-bye. Toodles. Too much sense. Exactly. Can't do that. The fuck is that? Must be an asteroid. I'm sorry, on these side view monitors, everything is magnified. So, like, the distance gets a little fucky when I'm looking on the left and right screens. You have a cat in a chair and a cat on the bed. Okay. We'll run with the overhead cat.
Well done.
Fixer, what's up? Monday sucked. Also, hope yours gets better. Oh, it already is. It's getting better. I got stuffed peppers here. I'm getting some nerd conversation. We're scraping panels, making imaginary space bucks. It's already improving. Mrs. B brought me dinner. I got a nice salad sitting right there. I got a glass of tea right there. I mean, I could think of a few ways to improve the day, but one of them would be like a brownie. Fish break brownie, that'd be fucking awesome. Or chocolate cake. We do have diabetic-friendly ice cream in the freezer, though, so that's probably going to happen tonight. Probably going to sit down on the couch at Mrs. B, eat some ice cream, and watch something together. We haven't watched the latest episode of Murderbot. Not all the way through, at least. So we do have that we can watch. And apparently, if I read that correctly, they've started on Constantine 2. I'm not sure if I heard that accurately or not, but they started filming or working on the script for Constantine 2, which I hope works out well, because the first movie was fucking awesome. These were green peppers and red peppers. Bell peppers. We stuffed them good. Oh, and I found out one of my friends that moved to Texas after the hurricane is moving back to my area. So I am excited for that. I'd love to see her again. Mrs. B and I love her to pieces. She's great peeps. So I am excited to see her again. And she makes stuffed jalapenos. Those are good. Just a little bit of heat. Not too much. Yay, we scraped it all. Looks like a scratch card in the lottery now. Yeah, it does. I need diabetic-friendly ice cream, at least for now. Right, Acclivity? Acclivity, are you excited for the Stormbreaker stuff? Is this the one that I scraped? I don't remember. I should be better tracking all this shit. Probably is. Come on, what side are we on here? That's not the right side. Because it curves towards you. So that's been scraped. That's scraped. That's scraped. I think this is the one that I just scraped. Nope, we got material. Okay. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. That's a little easier to see.
Welcome.
I don't know, Proto. I'm hoping. This morning I dipped into testing chat and saw the MOTD that they were wanting to do release candidate 2 on today's dropped PTU. So I'm hoping that that goes well and we see something pushed to live on Tuesday. Because I am excited for the reduced refining times. That'll make things so much better if the refining times are shorter. We've had some long overdue improvements to the mining loop. We can detach the bags and other people can turn them in for refinery orders. We can have refinery orders delivered to station storage. Those are two very much and long needed improvements. The refining time shortage, that will definitely help. I do wish that they would give us an option to choose the size of cargo container. Even if they don't make it when you accept the refining order to local storage, I think the better time to do that would be when you were taking it to the cargo elevator. So I think when you take it to the cargo elevators, be like, hey, you've got 48 SCU of gold here. How do you want to take delivery? It'd be like it would light up the checkbox for a 32, light up the checkbox for a 16. And you're like, oh yeah, that's fine, give me a 32. Or no, maybe I don't want a 32, maybe I want 3 16s. Or no, that's too big, let me get 6 8s. I've heard some scuttlebutt about scanning, but I haven't really been playing around with it. And I gotta be truthful with you, I've not loaded into the PTU. I've not ran on this PTU cycle. To be truthful with you, I just haven't had the patience for it. Alright, one of these is still scrapable. I just don't know which one it is. Are you my scrapey scrapey? Yup, you are my scrapey scrapey. Good deal. Well, I've been considering making a video, and it's not my normal style of video to make, but I've been giving it some serious consideration. And I wanna clarify something before I talk more about the video idea, because I don't want to come off as presumptuous. Okay, so disclaimer inserted here. I have no delusions that I'm a content creator that is popular enough where SIG is going to find the videos organically. Okay, so let me just state that. I have no delusions. We're not Board Gamer here. We're not Salty Mike. We're not Morph. We're not Tomato. We're none of these people like that. I'm not on SIG's radar. Having said that, I would like to produce a video and then link it, provide that link to CIG devs, because I would like for them to watch it. If I do make it, I'd like for them to watch it. And the video would be feedback, positive and constructive feedback about the resupply or die missions. So first off, I wanted to give them positive feedback for that. The parts of that that I, as a player, as a normal industrialist, enjoyed about that mission set, the things that I loved about it, some of our solutions, and then offer suggestions, because I would like to see some of that supply or die event turn into a persistent, recurring mission. So I would like it if every so many hours, one of the Lagrange stations that has a refinery. Pick one. Randomize it. Don't care. Have fun with that. But I would like to see every so many minutes, whatever, one of those refinery Lagrange points putting out a mission that says, hi, we need 120 SCU of copper. We need 64 SCU of titanium or something like that. So I would like them to do that part of the supply or die mission and make it a persistent, recurring thing. I do think if they randomize it, it would make it better. So I think they should randomize the station. And I think that they should randomize the material needed. And I think it would be better if it more frequently requests the materials that we don't normally mine. So like copper, corundium, iron, tin, stuff like that. I think that would be a great mission. It would be a good way to get some mining missions in there finally. Because those materials are cheap, but they're plentiful. So if there was a station needs 1,000 SCU of copper corundum, you may be like, oh my god, 1,000 SCU? Are you serious, Pagan? That's insane. But copper and corundium are abundant, and they are easy to find and easy to refine. So you can find them quickly, you can mine them quickly, you can refine them quickly. So I think that would be a good commodity to use, and faster to get the 1,000. But I also think when they put these missions out, if they were to put these missions out, in addition to getting credits as a compensation for it, I think it should unlock the ability to get special skins. So like the skin that's on this ship right now, from doing the supply or die, I'd like to see special skins available in the future for like Prospector, Golem. So I mean, if it's one of those mining missions and they need that, put out a special skin. I think they've already got the mechanics in. I think they've already got what they need in game to make that happen. I think it's already there. They used it for supply or die. They could just reuse it for these. Anyway, that's my thoughts. We're at 11.4. We only need 2. Do we have any more? Life lasts 70 to 90 years. A few hours between life and the book there was the whole process of resource extraction. Right, we got that one. I think we scraped all 6 of these peeps. And if not, then there's a band-aid somewhere that I haven't hit. Because I remember scraping one band-aid. Whoa! Did that just teleport, or am I tripping balls? Shit's teleporting here. Hey, Meek Deal, how's it going? Okay, I think we're done with these. We need to find some more. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and poop these out. Meek Deal, what's new and improved with you?
Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, Serp, what's up? Meek Deal, my bot's retarded and won't shout you out automatically. I have to do it myself.
Dark side.
Oh! I think I figured out what's going on. It says I have to wait 55 minutes and 7 seconds before giving Meek Deal another shout out. So it isn't that the bot is fucking up. I'm just missing the queue. Nice. Cool, it is working. Yay! It's working. Okay. Never mind. Erase all that. Hoping we get the scanning exposes when you do it. Yes. Agreed. Scanning should be something that you consider before you do. Abso-smurfin'-lutely. I'll blame the bot. Poor little defenseless bot. Pagan's blaming him for all his problems. Inadequacies. Oh, don't be dumb. Come on, get in there. Let me... What? Fun times! Can we open the door, please, Hal? Okay. Use a keyboard, mouse, or lifestyle and gamepad. Yes, I do. I use keyboard and mouse to play. And most of the time to drive ground vehicles. Sometimes I'll use a joystick for it. But yeah, most of the time I fly with the sticks and play mouse and keyboard. That started because, god damn it. That started because I couldn't find a control that worked well for me on FPS. It felt like it either moved way too fast or not fast enough. And I couldn't be bothered to build up control profiles on my VKBs for just FPS stuff. Can we poop, please? I'd like to poop. Thank you.
Hello, nurse.
Haha, I know you can. You're smart enough to do that shit. Come on. There we go. Come. Thank you. Goofball, what's up? You took the old man's spot? Does he know? Does he know you stole his spot? He's going to get upset. Make sure you charge the headset. He's been having trouble with his headset not lasting very long. There we go. How many more boxes we got in there? 3? We can make that happen. 3's doable. You yanked him out already? Holy shit, Moon. Give the poor guy a chance, man. He never even had a chance. Okay. What's the likelihood? Oh, you asshole. Nope. You over here. Thank you. Nope. You over here. Thank you. Grab the box. Grab the box. Nope. The other box, Dippy. Other box. Okay. Pagan, consider the time you're investing fucking with this and how much it's actually worth. You're fucking with all this for $8 grand. Do you think it's worth fucking with this for $8 grand? I don't. There we go. You're not gonna let me poop that box, are you? Let's try it again. Ah! Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, still many problems for physics. Yep, Revere's working on his game. Yeah, I just can't be bothered to fuck with it. Okay, so now I got room for 13 more. You know, that's a real good question, guys. I have no idea. I have no idea why Nvidia wouldn't work for the physics. Okay, I need more salvage, please. More salvage, please. Give me that sweet, sweet salvage, please. Alright, let's go into quantum mode. So we can travel fastest. Turn it side. There you go. Now you can see more. You been having fun crashing it for him? Nice. Don't see any pings on the HUD. We are a good bit out from the station, but we should still be able to... Whoop, 4K. That's, 2 panels? How far are we from the station? Oh, we're too far from the station. We need to be 40 to 50. That's why we're not seeing any panels. Remember, Pagan. Right here where these little entry thingies are. That's about where you want to be. Absolutely, Shab. Gonna lose all the things. I bought like 12.5 shields at IAE, or not IAE, Invictus. We're gonna lose all those. We're gonna lose our mining heads again. It'll be fun. Yep, we got something on the HUD. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Not getting any numbers. So we may have to fly over and check it out. I've been to so many meta parts is gonna. Yep.
Shield system online.
Wow, I still don't have any numbers. It's a rock. It's an asteroid. It's an S-type asteroid. It's an S-tier asteroid. Are you really S-tier? Whoopsie. Oh, it's not going to tell me. I don't think it'll tell me anything here. Nope. Of course not. You are a rock? Cough, cough, long-term persistence, anyone? Yeah. Right? You dreaming. You dreaming. That is my rock. There's our station, so we need to keep that in one of the windows. There we go. Still nothing. Come on, let's find something else. Surely we can get a full boat out of this. Surely. Just need one more good patch. Hey, Revere! How are you doing? What'd you guys get up to tonight? What were you working on? I didn't get a chance to jump in your stream and watch you today. I'll be honest with you, I fell asleep on the couch.
Developers.
Nice. You got Moonraker helping you test shit. That's great. What'd you guys do? Come on. We want to hear your success stories and your tears. All of it. What'd you guys test? Moon and Sliver did a bunch of test sessions over the week. That's wonderful. Gaz, I don't know if you're familiar with Revere or not. If you use galog.co, then that's his work. And Revere is working on a space game called Unforgiven Space. It should have dropped his Patreon link there in the chat when he came in. Yes, it did. Good deal. So at least it's behaving correctly. Man, I got nothing here. What the fuck? Moon, you're normally good luck for me. What the hell? I got Bupkis. We've got Bupkis. Nothing at all. Yeah, we're within range.
Thanks for the support, Claire Burr. It's appreciated.
We got the fuel tanks out of the corridor the other day. Awesome. I'm waiting for the first Polish flight into space after 50 years, I think. Oh, Polish. I'm sorry, my bad.
Have you seen
Polish
my
flight into space. I hope
Vertivers?
Elon dang it doesn't screw it up. That'd be great, man. How are you guys doing over there with all that bullshit going on with Russia and Ukraine? You guys are... They're not fucking with you too much, I hope, right? I'm not seeing any more hits on my scan here. And we are right in the sweet spot for this ship, too. Claire Bear, how are you doing? You alright over there?
Oh, hey, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Awesome. Not sure how to pronounce your name, GM Peck. So I'm just going to call you GM Peck. Oh, something popped up. Something came up on our scan, but how many numbers?
Your gateway to adventure.
Well, all the credit for that belongs to Twitch, because Twitch told me in parentheses GM Peck, so I'm like, that's what we're going to say. Well, something popped up on the HUD, though, because I got a blip and then disappeared. Maybe we have gotten as much as we're going to get for our luck tonight. I'll try getting a little closer to the station. Aha! Here we go. That is a rock, and that is a bunch of rocks. Okay. That's a ship. Jonathan Earls is an astronaut who's flying to the space station on Tuesday. He's the second Pole who would be in space. Oh, that's awesome! I did not know that. Guys, I did not know that at all. Being a space nerd, I should know that. Please don't revoke my space nerd card. The hell is this? Whoop, we got ships out here. We got ships out here. What's the likelihood this is a scrapable ship? Looks like a anvil arrow? Yep, this is a salvage contract. Okay. That's a rock. Alright, maybe we should just go back and unload all of our shit. We'll try one more area. We'll try the opposite side of the station. See if we get any hits there. Okay, did I just see the two? I did. Good. Alright. We should be just about the sweet spot for these. How far from the station are we? We're not quite. Doesn't look right. 34 clicks. Yeah, we're right. We should be seeing something. I know the screen's rotating for you guys, but that's because I'm trying to use my left and right monitors to scan the whole field instead of doing this and making you dizzy. All right. Let's go unload some shit. Oh, let's see here. We go back to area 18 and unload it there. I'm kind of feeling New Babbage. If we have enough gas, we'll go to New Babbage. Ooh, we're obstructed. Gaz, I have not. I have not played The Witcher. Crew L4, her L4. Let's go to her L4. We'll get past the station. Mm-hmm. New Babbage can be nice. Alright, that should get us well outside of the area that's going to block us. Now we can go to New Cabbage. It still says it's obstructed. What the fuck? Can we set Microtech, please? Really? What the hell? This is insane. How is this still obstructed? Oh my gosh, it's literally on the other side. Okay, well, let's go to her L4. Once we get to her L4, we'll just continue on our way. I like the weather that they've added in. The weather for New Cabbage looks great. Yeah, let's get a nice, pretty scenic shot. There we go. Now I can stuff my face. Oh my god, these peppers were good. I don't know what Mrs. B sees in the stuffing for the peppers with, but god damn, it's good. That woman can cook, trust me. Stuff. You have to try. You understand that we are not the ancestors of civilization, but its co-creators. She's in the other room. I don't know if she's crocheting right now or watching her shows. Did I guys tell you she's going to start a crocheting class? The church she goes to on Sundays, she's going to start a crochet class for them. So, that'll be cool. She loves to teach anyway. So I think that's right up her alley. I ordered a bunch of crochet needles for her class and then some scissors or something. Who was it I know that's played Witcher 3? Scarred may have played it, but I think one of our peeps played it or streamed it for me or something. I don't remember. It may have been Majestic or Raven. Good stuff. Revere, I was impressed with the work you were doing on the ships. I like what you did with the mining ship. I really do. What Revere's been doing the ships is making them like variants. You take a basic ship and you can turn that basic ship into a mining ship or a cargo ship or a refueling ship. Kind of like in Elite Dangerous, when you play Elite, you get a ship hull or chassis, and you can buy modules that change the way it functions. I love what he's doing with the tractor beams. The tractor beams affect an area, not just one item. So they're more like a Hoover and less like a BB gun. I'm not explaining that well enough, but in Star Citizen, your tractor beam touches one item and makes it move. So if there's 3 items there, you get to pick one of the items to move. In Revere's tractor beam, it affects an area. And I might be mistaken, but if I understood what happened on the screen accurately, it pulls them towards the center of that area. So it looked like, to me at least, he can clarify. Okay, yeah, so I was right. So it looked to me like, let me get, do I have a pen or something here? We have a straw. Straw will work. Okay. So straw is a tractor beam. My hand's a bunch of boxes. My fingers are a bunch of boxes. In Star Citizen, you pick one item and move that one item. In Revere's game, you put the tractor beam here, and if it's within the area of effect, it pulls them towards that beam's endpoint, and then you can move. There's a variant of the tractor beam that works like SCs for pulling ships and cargo in detail. The other works like Star Wars beam. Yep, see, I like that. Insufficient fuel. Oh no! Or a whole beam me up type of beam. You know, that would be a thing, Acclivity. That could be a thing. We need to refuel, because I don't know that we can make it all the way to New Cabbage. What do we got? Now in Poland, we're terribly worried about the USA because 200 years ago, our ancestors left to create it together with some nations from Europe. And when the USA closes itself to the world, acts to forget where it came from, like in Star Citizen, which is supposed to be a new world. Well, yeah, because, you know, we're the most important country on the planet. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, for those who don't realize. Where are my grab-and-go pads? Where are you, grab-and-go pads? Oh, there you are. Along with the Polaris. Ooh. Now, I'm curious if I have to touch down on the pad to repair and refuel, and if I can just hover over the pad and repair and refuel. Because remember, way back in like 3.8 or 3.9, when that was a problem that kept creeping up, one of the solutions was to raise your landing gear and hover over the pad to refuel. So I'm wondering if it'll still work. Yes, Acclivity, you could hover and refuel. All right. Okay, so we are not touching. No touchy. Can we refuel? Oh, Gaz, you want to feed him? Type exclamation point treats.
Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Type the exclamation point and then TREATS. So. So type that, but without the spaces in the middle, okay? Yep, so you can repair and refuel without touching anymore. Okay. Let's go vertical so we can get away from the obstructed. The PTU is playing very good, although your Azzy killed you today. Oh no! Murderous Asgard is supposed to guard your ass, not murder it. Does it not know who the boss is? What the hell? I can't make it out. Make out one. Let's see if we can go to New Babbage. Yay, we can plot a course. There we go. Yeah, off with your head. I'll guard your ass, but I ain't gonna guard your face. You're on your own with that. I'm digging the Asgard. I don't know if it's gonna stay in my hangar, but I'm definitely digging it. We'll have to try it with some mining mech missions. Get a bunch of mining mechs in there and have them all stomp out and start cracking rocks. Yep, Acclivity, there was a problem for a long time where you couldn't repair and refuel. One of the instances, now this bug has popped up many times over the years, but in one of the iterations, you couldn't repair and refuel at outposts. And I remember another one where you could repair at outposts and planets, but you couldn't repair at stations. So one of the workarounds was to hover over the pad without your landing gear down and refuel. It's still a problem in your F7? Okay. So, yeah, Gaz, if you type exclamation point TREATS, that will start a little animation and we'll feed these little fuzzballs. Yep, just like Bendy did.
Acclivity just redeemed. Jail for 1 point.
You're playing music too loud? Right to jail. Right away. You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow? Jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses.
There you go.
Acclivity just redeemed. Give kitty treats for 500 points.
Alright, we're going to do a bunch of treats. Because we got 3 people redeeming kitty treats now, so we're going to do a bunch of treaties. There. Alright, so that's 1 round each. I don't know if you can see him, but Bobby's back here too. Another round each? Oh, you like that, Acclivity? There you go, guys. Right to jail. Charging too much for these sweaters? Right to jail. Oh, no, I got a lot more than 2 cats. I got more than 2 cats, buddy. I have 9. We have 9 cats. Here. Let me see if we do it this way. So. Nope, gotta use the other one. Sorry, you can't see them all. So, over there in the back, we have Suki, the brindle calico. Bootsy is the tuxedo here. Milky is the pretty one with a white nose. Behind me is Suki. And we got Smutty. And way over here where you can't see him, behind me is a golden bobtail named Bobby. 9 tails. Absolutely. Oh, shit, Fixer. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. 9 tails. No, 8, because Bobby doesn't have a tail. So 8 tails. Well, no, if you count Blue Eyes outside, that's 9 tails. You got 10 cats and 9 tails. Mm-hmm. And of course, they all dip out and leave once the food's done. Food's done, Dad. I ain't sticking around here no more. Alright, where's my spaceport? It must be the other side of the lake. Because I am not seeing it. 9 tails and a nub. Wasn't there a... Is it a Japanese... Isn't it a Japanese story where there's like a demon that's got 9 tails? I forget the name of it. I want to say it's a Japanese story where a demon's got 9 tails, like 9 fox tails, and it kills people. Yep, did we find a spaceport? We did. Mm-hmm. Wow, these clouds are brutal. Oh, my frame rate is just tanking. What the hell? Dude. Fuck me. My frames are shit. Big time FPS drop, guys. This is a 3080 Ti. That shit shouldn't be happening. That should not be happening. Hey, you leaving me, Smutty? I lost all my cats. She's like, you ain't got no food, Dad. We're out. Come on, give me a hanger. Oh, I'm in a queue. Okay, well, I'm going to eat my salad while I'm in a damn queue. Come on, give me a hanger. That'll work. That's correct. There was a meme I saw today. I don't remember why I saw it. But it was the picture of like a bunch of workmen around a hole. One workman's in the hole digging, and the rest are watching. And the thread was CPU thread 1 in the hole, and the rest just standing around. GPU standing, staring. The other CPU threads are just staring. Whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell? Dude, New Babbage needs some love. What are you guys doing here? Yeah, we'll make that work. Should be able to chuck them right in the back of that elevator. Okay, now Pagan, you need to go out on the back side because you boxed yourself in. So you got to pull them out from the back side. There we go. Whoop, not that one. That one will work. You tripping, man? We tripping. Tripping balls. Smutty did come back, by the way. She's camped out underneath my desk. There we go. So it should be a quick unload. We've only got like 26 or so. Actually, I don't even know that we've got 26. I think we've only got 25. Because we had a full boat of 13. And then I had 12 the second time because I had 12.7. So yeah, I think we only got 25. Where you going, Smut Butt? Where you going, Smut Butt? You rubbing your tail against Daddy's legs? Your brother does that all the time. Crawls onto my chair and rubs his tail against my legs. Oh, I don't know if you guys, if I've ever told you guys this, but the other day when I was playing and we were going after the dogs, remember we went to Microtech and I was going after the doggies with Moon? The whole time the dogs are running around trying to chew my ass up, Boots was under my chair wrapping his tail around my legs. Oh. It was quite the experience. Definitely added to the immersion. Mm-hmm. Well, I think it should be a mode. You know, the Atlas should have a mode where you can toggle it on and off. And I think the Max Lift should have the same mode. Ooh, can't pull that out. There we go. Okay, that's 12. Right. Yep, too far. There we go. Need to have them all lined up nice and pretty. Nope, still can't move it. Okay, we get this out of the way. Maybe we can move that last box. Come on. Can you move it now? Yeah, we can move it now. All right, 16. $17. Whoa. That was crazy. I don't know if it came through on stream or not, but the whole thing just kind of like froze and then jumped ahead. Hey, Sookie. Bye, Sookie. She's getting braver. She's getting braver. Haha. So we got 24, right? One, two, three, four, five. So that's 23. Oh, and one in the poop chute. 24. Come on, eject. Come on. Physicalize! Physicalize! Thank you. Get you over it. Nope, 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 nope. Get you right there. Thank you. That's better. It was bugging me. It shouldn't bug me, but it was bugging me. $24 and... Okay. Let's store the ship. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of frame drop here.
Retrieval system.
What the hell?
Has been moved to our storage facilities. Visitors again. Goodbye.
So we'll let you store, and I'm gonna get some more salad. Salad's good. She must have put cheese in it or something. What's that? She put Parmesan in it. I love a good salad. I do like that the pyro stations have an option to go to different areas of the station right from the hangar elevator. That's awesome.
From the best in shopping, dining,
Dead bodies everywhere!
be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
I melted the tally. The fuck is this? I melted the tally and grabbed a CCU to the BMM. I highly doubt I'll use it, but it's there. If I decide to use it, it'll CCU the Explorer, the 600 Explorer to a BMM. I doubt I'll get it, though, because the two people I know have one already. And if it's going to be what I think that ship's going to be, it's going to be less of a cargo carrier and more of a flea market. So my understanding of it is that the BMM is going to be like a flying flea market or a flying bazaar. So yeah, it does have a lot of cargo capacity, but I don't see it as being a cargo carrier, and I think that's going to be an issue when it comes to large cargo loads. Maybe not, though. They are still designing it, so. Gaz, I work in IET support. Is that what the BMM is? Let's see here. What do we got? Holy shit. 2880.
The capsule.
All right. Let's sell some shit. Everything is clear. I don't understand what you mean, guys. I'm sorry. What do you mean everything is clear? And to be clear, I know that there's a language barrier, and I'm not making fun of you. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what your intent is. Oh, gotcha. Means it fits. Oh yeah, it's a big ship. It's a big, big, big ship. If memory serves, it makes the Polaris look tiny. Ron's got one. I want to say, I think, Halo's got one, and I thought there was somebody else who had one too. Okay, so these are going for 8.5 thousand SCU. So we made 200K on that effort. We streamed for 2 hours and made 200K. Now, I was half-assing it. I wasn't being super efficient with the way I loaded the ship. So if you were to be a lot more energetic about the work you were doing, and not dicking around, you could probably make 250 to 300K in 2 hours. So, and you don't have to do any kind of refining. You just poop it out in boxes and drop it off on the ship. Now, with the Fortune and the Vulture, your options are pooping it out into 1 SCU boxes and dealing with it. With the Reclaimer, you can pick the size box you want. You can do 16s, 8s, 4s, 2s, or 1s. I actually prefer that. Wow, a lot of hard stalls, too. No, not bad at all. Not bad for a couple hours of dicking around, shooting the shit, and talking with people.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
There it is. Okay.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Careful.
That was a good dinner. Okay. Does it fix? Okay. Doesn't change the scenery. I usually go and drop it off at Area 18, so I thought change the scenery would be good. This tram ride used to take longer. Somewhere I had a video of the entire tram ride from the Habs to the spaceport. And it was much longer than it is now.
Nearing next stop.
The animation seems faster and more jerky than it used to. Let's go, space dude. Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely better than it used to be. That's for sure. I'm still surprised we don't have ship cells on Microtech. I thought, sure, once they finished Microtech that we would see some kind of ship cells here. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Got dead bodies all over the place. Server's not cleaning that up? What the hell? I thought those were supposed to evaporate. Alright. What do we got here?
Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Hit the button, do the thing. Okay, I guess we're not going to do the thing with that. Oh shit, is this server dying?
Be sure to explore.
Holy shit, 2 busted ASOPs side by side.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, reclaimers there. Is anything destroyed or unknown that we need to claim? Everything's stored out. Okay.
Looking for a good time?
Okay. Well, just in case.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, Smart, how are you? Yeah, you would think it'd be a better place for selling ships, wouldn't you? Alright, just in case it does drop tomorrow before I can get in here and do my shit, I'm going to take the Vulture. We're going to take the tractor beams off of it. And I don't think I had any special shields or anything, so we're good there. Good deal. So that's been stripped out, ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Well, I don't want to lose all the abrades and stuff. We've got that done. What I need to do now, folks... Oh, I want to see how big that ship was. 160 meters long. So, let's look here and let's go...
Ready to upgrade. Located in the plaza.
Let's look at the Polaris. Let's compare the Polaris to the BMM. No, it's not. The Polaris is 166 meters. The BMM is 160. It's 82 meters on the width, or on the width of it. Oh, the BMM's wider. The BMM is twice as wide. The height is 46 in flight, and the height is 60. Yeah, so the Polaris is slightly longer, but it's shorter and not as wide, because the BMM's got those weird longy-wingy things on it. It's 160 meters, boo. It's 160 meters, boo. Alright, guys, I think CanUp is streaming. If CanUp is streaming, we're going to raid out to him. Yep, CanUp is streaming. We're going to raid out to CanUp here. Let me drop his link in the red Twitch. For those of you that are on YouTube, that's where I'm sending the peeps. So, let's copy pasta CanUp's username here. And we're going to raid out to CanUp. And Bindy's got a good idea. Absolutely. All white women do look like... Okay. Replying to CanUp here. He's making a joke. Bindy has the right idea. It might be a good idea to pull all your ships to your home residence and take all your special components off. Any special mining laser heads you put on it, shields, salvage beams, all that stuff. Doesn't always fix it, but it may help you tonight. So maybe a good idea to go ahead and do that. We got our raid ready to go for CanOp. We're going to raid into CanOp. He's good peeps, friend of the stream. He's playing Marvel Rivals right now, which I enjoy watching quite a bit. So we're going to do this. And then we'll raid out to him. You guys have a good night. I hope to see you on Wednesday. So this is where we hit the button and do the thing. Raid now.